Welcome back. I have an impromptu late night reading. So, initially, initially out the gate here, I have three cards that I did in the pre pool. There's an abundance mindset that's here that you've been in. So you may have been eating vegetables, eating good, feeling good, and or you just may be in an abundant mindset, and maybe you've been trying to find your flow, or maybe you've been finding flow, whoever you are. This is for the viewer tonight, so I'm not, I'm doing a cold read, so take this as it resonates for whoever needs to hear this. Um, there's a need for you to find your flow, or maybe you've been finding your, maybe not need, because this is coming from where you are, so maybe you're finding your flow. I should say it like that. I could say it like that. I feel like you're working now on currently. Maybe you're working out, going to the gym, or maybe you're thinking about getting tattoos, or maybe you have tattoos. Maybe you are a person of color. Maybe you're studying things about persons of color or Black people in the community. There's a deep knowing here that you uh, are trying to, for the future, in the future section, there's a deep knowing that you're trying to uncover. I see the number 3 here, and this butterfly in the blue. So maybe you're looking for deep knowing about peace, about how to work as a team, and collaborate with others. Even though this is solo, I still feel like the numbers, because you're bossing up and having a routine, and I know that that involves you. I know that you're in this boss up energy, or at least this is what you're trying to do: create a routine, create a schedule, create structure, create. You're trying to create some type of routine. The viewer is trying to create a routine. And you may spend a lot of time at the computer, spend a lot of time at your desk, whoever you are. All right. Spirit, what does the viewer need to know tonight? Why do you have me up? Well, you're up because maybe you spent a lot of time daydreaming during the daytime. Maybe you're up daydreaming. Maybe that's why you're up with me. Got your reader up. What is the viewer thinking about? You're thinking about maybe it feels like this is a vacation. This keeps coming out. And I keep saying explore, but I feel like I'm reading it wrong. I feel like this is somebody exploring. Maybe, sorry, somebody going on vacation. Maybe you are thinking about a vacation. It looks like an island, too. It looks like an island. Mm-mm. Hello, Lone Wolf. Maybe you were working on your inner strength, Maybe perhaps things that normally are easy for you, or things that should be easy for you, or things that you think could be easy. Maybe you're struggling with that right now. Maybe you're, drinking a little bit and kind of getting things done around the house, or kind of just like muttering through. Maybe that's your energy that you have right now. Maybe you're having a hard time manifesting. Maybe that's why you're up. What can the viewer do to help manifest things into their life for their greatest, highest good? So whoever you are, music must be a very big thing for you. So you may manifest through music. Maybe listening through music helps you dream the world. Maybe music is a soundtrack to your world. Maybe spirit talks to you through music. Looks like your angels and ancestors talk to you through music. Yeah, if they talk to you through music, then you can ask for messages through music. Like literally say, hey, skip 3 songs and say I want a message in 3 songs. You can ask your angels or ancestors to communicate with you through music. They do it to me all the time. So that's something that you can ask for. What else can the viewer do for the greatest, highest good to help overcome and manifest what they need to manifest? There's something about your dreams. So whoever you are as viewer, you must get vivid dreams, or you must get vivid downloads. Your angels, ancestors, guys, like they literally talk to you in your dream sleep. Like when you go down, your spirit comes out of your body, and y'all have conversations. Whoever you are, but you're very protected because I see all this protection energy here with this dream catcher. It's very big too because it's eagle too. All this wisdom, and it's a blue one. I never even seen that before. I never noticed that. That's my first time noticing that on here. So lots of ancestral protection. So maybe your dreams, maybe write them down. I have an exercise I do with clients with dreams, dream expressions. Maybe go Google some things that you can do with dreams, or YouTube, like some different exercises you can do with dreams. There is a lot of different Jungarian approach theories that you can do to help uncover what your subconscious mind could be telling your conscious mind. All right. Communication. Whoever you are, sorry, not communication. Maybe you do need to get it. Maybe that's going to come out. Angel of comfort. So right now, maybe you need to ask for your God's comfort, Jesus, Yeshua, whoever your divine person that you believe in. Me personally is Jesus, Yeshua, but you do what you do. Angel of comfort right here. Maybe asking for comfort from source. There's a need for you to be comforted. Why does this viewer need comfort? What do you need comfort about? What are they trying to get messages to you about? What do you need comfort about? Maybe you need comfort about what you listen, what you hear, what you're listening to. Something about that, something that you're. Maybe it's what I'm saying. Maybe some of the things that I say on this platform are people saying on these different readings. Maybe you're struggling with hearing something. Yeah, maybe you're struggling with listening to an influencer. Tell me more. Yeah, you don't. Maybe you struggle with believing in star seeds and all this kind of hoop lop lop stuff, right? Because they make it sound all, ooh, it's not. You wouldn't have therapists on here doing it if that was the case. It's a lot of us. Because it's not. They just made it sound like that, right? They made it sound crazy. It's not. It's not. It's not. They made it sound like that. It's actually not. If you go look up Carl Jung, all these guys who are Europeans, they didn't call it crazy. It's because they just put a different name to it and demonized it. Welcome to New York, right? Exactly. That's where all those guys were up there making these new books called DSM-5s and determining what was crazy and what was not. Okay. I am in another relationship. Let's find out. Okay, so maybe you need comfort. Maybe somebody's like, all right, skip the BS, Allison. I wanna talk about this. So what's on the board? Let's get it. Someone's in another relationship. I don't know. I don't know who's in another relationship. Let's find out. Somebody can't sleep at night. If you're up, maybe you're worried about someone being in another relationship. Maybe you wonder about what they're doing. Let's see. What's going on about this in another relationship? In another relationship. Let's see. Well, tell me about this in another relationship, Spirit. Clarify this in another relationship. I'm gonna have to get the tarot cards for this thing. Clarify in another relationship. Ooh, something. Well, whatever it was, it didn't work out. Whatever it was, it did not work out. Something didn't work out. And having a hard time reflecting and looking at yourself. Maybe you're trying to dress something up really pretty. Maybe you're trying to make something look really nice and good when it's not. Or because this scene is when Caddy's getting ready for this party and she's getting all dolled up. And she doesn't normally dress like that or do that. So maybe this is something that wasn't normally done, and there's a need to reflect. Like maybe because she wasn't seeing herself. She didn't see how she really looked. She was trying to look like what Regina George and the other girls, Gretchen and my left hand's itching. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you're trying to fit in and be like everyone else. This is Regina George's little sister. Remember, she was just like in the TV, shaking it fast and just doing everything she saw on TV. And nobody was watching her. Nobody was making sure that she was actually, she was really, Page of Flames, young, um, very impressionable, a follower. Yeah, confirmation. Ooh, I got a message. And there's a need for accountability for that. So maybe you got into another connection. Tell me more about this Page of Flames. Maybe you got in connection with this young person or young-minded person. Or maybe you're the young-minded person. Let's see. Clarify this Page of Flames. Clarify the Page of Flames. I saw the Hierophant card when it come out. Lovers. Yeah. So this is your lover. So this is not you. This was a lover. So you chose someone who was really young. This is who you chose to be your lover? Yikes. Why was this a good idea? Oh, this is competition. You were trying to create some competition. Yeah. And now you need to own that. And know everyone. And it doesn't look good. It looks bad. Because it is bad. And maybe you want this relationship again. Maybe you want this again. Maybe you want this new beginning. Yeah, you want to come offer this Knight of Cups. You want to come offer this relationship to this Empress. There's a cup. There's a ship. And there's memories attached to this Empress. And this Empress could be, again, an older person with a young energy. This is a dog. You're so cute. Could have a dog. Tell me more about this Knight of. Or maybe you think there's someone offering. Ah. You're not allowed to go to the Empress. The Hierophant is here. Uh-oh. Brought to court. Someone's brought to spiritual court. Mm. You must not like how you look right now. Because I see you hiding. And you may come, and one of you may come from, well, not you. You may come from this energy. I say one because I'm so used to, I've been doing the readings all day with these. I've been doing couples readings with the Blanche Dorothy. So whoever this is that I'm speaking with, you may be coming from this energy where you used to be maybe insecure and feeling like you don't deserve something, you don't deserve recognition. Maybe it's not the popular one. This is this is the girl who's opposite of Regina George. You know, they picked at her and teased her quite a bit. So maybe you came from this energy of feeling like no one saw you. You know, and you don't have to do that anymore. And maybe that's why this came into play. Maybe that's why this happened, because there's a lack of esteem. Because when we don't stand up for ourselves, then we allow the enemy to play with our heads, or just negative images. If you don't want to believe it, if that language bothers you, negative thinking patterns, that serves you better. Tell me more about this. Yeah, it's a betrayal. Oh, and it's like you watch someone do something to someone, so maybe you helped, or maybe not even just help. Yeah, it's like there was a plan to do something and it didn't work. You and someone planned to do something to get someone's attention and it did not work. Or maybe you plan to do something. Someone planned to do something to get someone's attention and he's just like, what the fuck is going on? Because I've been here before where people have done some wild shadoo, and I'm like, why are you moving like that? And this was creating drama. This is the drama triangle. She created drama so that she could get his attention. It's weird. I just posted that last night. I put, love does not equal attention. Just because someone's giving you attention does not mean it's love. People love attention. They just mistake that for love. And so as soon as someone, I don't know, we'll get into that later because I'll start preaching. All right. So what happened was very stank. It was very foul. It's disgusting. It smells. It's rotten. It's not good. Nobody wants to be around it. No one wants to be around that. And that's true. Nobody want. And in reality, we laughed at this scene, but nobody wants to be around. That's why the shit looks bad. That's why in the movie it's a very popular movie, because it's just ridiculous. Why'd you go through all of that to get a guy? Like, what are you doing? There's a need to come out of the hermit shell. So maybe you're feeling like coming out of hiding. I say being in hiding does not help anybody, especially if there's a need to apologize. Apologies are not for you. They're for not for the other person. They're for you. It's for you to get out of jail, for you to face the ego, for you to face the shadow. No, this looks creepy. This looks creepy. And this is what this looks like when people do shit like this. Look at how he looks in both. That's creepy. You look creepy when you do stuff like this. That's why we call people creeps, weirdos, strange, because it is. And it may be hard to hear that, but that's called observant ego. If you don't know what that is, go type in observant ego into Google so that you know I'm not bullshitting you. Go look that up. Observant ego. And that'll keep you out of this hangman energy, this stuck, I don't know what to do. What should I do? And look at the muff right in front of him, right? Right, whatever it is that you're looking at is right in, it's so near you, like you could reach out and touch it. It's like right near you, but you can't do anything. That's what that does to you when you stay in shadows like this. You end up in this hangman energy. This is a part of the major arcana. This is a life lesson. This is not a minor. It's a life lesson you're learning here. Yeah, I've been saying it over and over again. I think I'm just gonna, it's 3:11. I'm gonna mark the time because really, honestly, it's the same repetitive story from today. So I don't know why spirit is like really pressing this into someone's head. Maybe you're trying to take accountability, and maybe you are taking accountability. Maybe you want to take accountability. And this is making you very, 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 very sad to do so. Whoever you are, I mean, I've actually been in, this scene is actually very near and dear to me, my heart, because I've actually experienced this in high school myself. I've actually done this. I've actually sat in the bathroom in high school and cried like this. Very, very sad. So I know this feeling. It's very, not because I've done something being picked at, teased, but it's a very bad feeling to be alone and isolated. And maybe, especially when you've done it to yourself, right? Oh. I mean, I'm on a high horse. I've done things to myself, and I've ended up in situations where I felt like this before, and it didn't feel good. It didn't feel good, and this is where the medicine is. The medicine is in being able to own it, to be able to say, I did blank, 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 and I'm sorry for what I did. Could you forgive me? If they say yes, they say yes. If they say no, they say no. If they say yes, then you start making retribution for that. If you don't know how to do that, type in five apology languages. Go to Google and type in the 5 apology languages. Again, 5 apology languages in Google, and start learning how to apologize appropriately to people, because everyone doesn't just take a sorry. So if you're trying to take accountability, I'm very, very, very proud of you. If this is the energy that you want to be in, if this is the energy that you're trying to be in, this is beautiful. This is the episode. I mean, it's the part of the scene when Regina George is supposed to take accountability. Everybody else is taking accountability. Everybody raised their hand and said what they did, and she says, "Excuse me, some of us don't need to be here." What? Some of us don't need to be here. The burn book's written by you, bitch. Are you fucking kidding me? You wrote the burn book. What do you mean no one needs to be here? So if you created this, I'm not laughing at you, but I'm glad. Don't do the Regina George thing. The dumb blonde. Like, what? It's no, don't do that. Don't be that person. Take accountability. I love that for you. And learn to laugh at yourself. Whoever you are, you're too damn serious. Oh, y'all, my whole collective is serious as shit. It's because y'all be minimizing things. Not so serious. Didn't I just say that shit? Y'all so serious. Oh, whoever my collective, y'all so serious. Stop it. Please. That's what keeps you in these mental jails and doing shit. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm sorry. Don't be so serious. Please don't be so serious. You look creepy when you do shit like that. Because you gotta be paranoid and think about what they're doing, what they're gonna do to you. It's just only funny on TV. In real life, it makes you be a weirdo and have to feel bad and cry behind closed doors. So glow up, okay? Grow up, glow up. Everyone loves you. Why chase? Okay. Why chase? Why cause it? Okay. Yeah, glowing up. Somebody glow up. Maybe you're trying to glow up. Look at your chart. See if you have air sign. Check your air sign placement. No, really, seriously, check your Mercury. If your Mercury has air sign in it, boy, 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 that's your communication, or your Jupiter. Check those placements. Really, for real. Work on cussing and yelling at people, being dramaed out. If that's what you've been doing. You've been up all night waiting. What's the last thing that you want, Spirit? What's the last thing you need to know? Because I want to go to bed. Y'all get that was a good laugh. Oh, goodness. All right, work on some inner strength. Whatever it is that you feel like you cannot do, you can do. Or you just open your mouth. Be vulnerable like me. I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning talking to strangers. See? That's all you gotta do. Just open your mouth. And stop body shaming yourself. Keep working on yourself. Same repeating cards. All right, guys. Hugs and kisses. Bye.